Welcome back to the show. So I just picked up a gentleman at a hotel, which I cannot disclose, but it is in Santa Monica. And I asked him, he said, "Are you a guest?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Did you notice anything different about some guests? Like maybe you said hi and they didn't say hi back?" He goes, "No." I said, "Did you notice a lot of people eating breakfast or lunch or dinner all by themselves?" He goes, "No." I go, "Well, you will as you stay here, because this hotel is the hotel they use for Survivor as a test." I spent a week there, that's how I know, in that test and being analyzed psychologically and physically and all kind of tests in the gym and what have you. And the reason I asked them those questions was because during that week you can't say hello to anyone. And the reason you can't say hello to anyone, it's part of the test, is because during the show there'll be what's called a lockdown. And they'll put everyone in a van to go to another location or go home for the night or whatever they're doing, moving locations, I guess. And in that van, there's no cameras rolling because it's not part of the show. And you can't say boo to anyone because you can't talk to anyone unless the camera's rolling. As if you've watched Survivor, you know that. And they have basically a camera for every person on that show. A lot of cameras rolling, and you never see the cameras, which is ridiculous in my opinion. But at any rate, that's how Survivor rolls when they're doing the test. And I actually met with Mark Burnett personally. They loved me. They wanted me to be on the show, but they knew that I had a lot of different careers. And they said, "Monty, you got to focus on one. Like, just be the captain. You know, don't tell everybody that you've done all these other things. Focus on one." So I said, "Okay, that's fine." And they picked me a couple times, and they didn't pick me a couple times. And, you know, they pulled me off the board. And I can only think they didn't pick me because I wasn't going to break down. They would look for people that are going to break down, or maybe because I didn't have a memory. I don't know why they didn't pick me. But then after they didn't pick me, they called me and they said, "Would you like to be on Amazing Race?" I said, "Well, that sounds like much more comfortable than being a Survivor and freezing and suffering at night." So I said, "Sure." They said, "Well, you got to bring your wife." I go, "Well, she'll never do it." And they said, "Well, humor us. Let's give her a call." I said, "She'll never do it." So I called my wife at work. And I said, "You want to be on Amazing Race?" And she goes, "Sure." And I go, "What?" And they started asking her a few questions. And they said, "Do I notice an accent?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm French." "We can't use you because that would be a disadvantage when in France. Even though someone might have taken French in school, I guess the French don't count, or any other country." But it was a great experience, and the guy said, "I'll start looking for it because you'll notice a lot of people eating alone at the hotel." So I thought I'd inform you on that in case you didn't know that. If you're a Survivor fan, that's a little information for you. Thanks for watching the show. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. Please share, like, all those social media things. And I'm having a ball with it, and I hope you are while watching and learning a thing or two about being positive and be fantastic. Thanks for watching.